on the face. For sign language people, or for deaf people, I'm sorry, the exclamation, the period, the yelling is on the face. No, Greg.
That's where they got the memes. What do you call those emojis?
I'm so done with you.
Well, fix your face.
Coming to you from 125 Carver in Waco, Texas, it's the Riverside Weekly. We hope your time with us today is thought-provoking, spiritually challenging, and a life-changing experience. Our discussions are fun, real, and at times very uncomfortable. We highly encourage all of our guests and listeners to like and subscribe, and please ring the bell. Now, here are your hosts, Pastor Cello and Pastor Mia.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? It is Wednesday, podcast day. So glad you guys could join us. Man, thank you guys for tuning in. Man, thank you guys, man, for sharing, liking, whatever you guys are doing. Man, we are at 337, 36 subscribers, Yay! Man. Appreciate you. So we're climbing a little bit at a time, trying to get to this 1,000 subscribers, man. So appreciate you guys.
And make sure that you tell all your neighbors, all your friends, and everybody that you can think of to hit subscribe, regardless of whatever it is.
Yeah, so want to give a big shout out to some folks that we didn't know were actually watching. Mike from Santa Fe, what's up, man? Appreciate
Uncle Mike,
you.
What up, cousin?
Appreciate you listening. And then we got Gil from Albuquerque watching.
Woo-hoo, thank you.
And then we got the Mendoza household in Southside holding it down. Appreciate you guys watching. And then who else we got?
Steffi
and
Hi,
Daisy,
Steph.
Man.
Daisy, thank you.
Guys
wow,
for
thank you so
out,
much. We're so glad that you are subscribed.
Cool. So what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about your face. It made me fun. It made me. I know you're laughing, but all I kept thinking about
your
today,
face. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about your face. And then what made me laugh is I was thinking about something we used to say, and everybody out there that remembers this is gonna be like, "You don't say that on camera." We were like, "In your face, Dick Tracy." Remember when we used to say that?
Yeah.
I don't know what it came from, but I speak.
It's an old movie line.
Okay, but I speak frequent movie lines, so just stay with me.
That's an old movie line.
What movie line? What movie?
Oh, so many of them I can't remember.
Oh, God. Anyway, so we're talking about actually your literal face, and I think we said we were going to call this the Fix Your Face episode. Now, so they have lifted the mask mandate here in Texas. I'm not sure about where you're from, but here our governor is like, we're going to get them, boys. So he does things very differently. And one of the things...
Some people don't like it, but,
I mean,
we're back at 100% capacity and everywhere and no masks.
I personally still wear a mask, so I don't.
Not mad at you if you do.
Right, we're not judging. We're totally not judging you at all, because then he'd be judging me. And I wear a mask. If we go into a store, he doesn't wear a mask. But I saw this TikTok, and I don't know if somebody sent it to me, or maybe you showed it to me, or somebody was showing us. But it was a guy, and he didn't have a mask, and it says post mask. Awareness, post-mask awareness. So we're not aware of the things we did when we had our mask on. And so he was like this. And I know you don't like it when I do that, but I think that's so funny. And then he had this long beard. So he had his beard hair in his mouth, which is so disgusting, by the way. But guys with beards, I guess they play. I mean, women too. If you've got beards, I'm not judging. I'm just saying that they're probably...
Women with beards, next episode.
But they're probably playing and chewing on the hair. Women do that. They actually chew on their hair like this. Some do. I don't do that. I think that's rather disgusting. Anyway, But some women do that. And so it was talking about now that the mask mandate was lifted, these are the things we do. You didn't have to brush your teeth. You didn't have to, you see what I'm saying? You didn't have to trim your beard hairs. Girls didn't have to wear lipstick because every time you put the mask on, it was all on the mask. What was some, you had crusty, chapped lips. I'm not about
funny,
that.
I didn't think about that, but I didn't wear my mask that often, so I was one of those rebels.
Yeah.
Didn't hardly ever wear my mask.
But
so
you clearly didn't brush your teeth or something because you were like, wash this, for you not wearing it very
I know
often.
that mug would just be dirty all the time.
Why? You just dirty.
I'm just dirty.
You just
I'd be
greasy.
oily.
You are. You
I'm
oily.
probably glistening right now.
Here, let's give you a pat. I don't know, but talking about the chap lips, I'm not that person. I am about the Burt's Bees life, and me and Chapstick are friends. However, if I drank more water, I probably wouldn't need so much chapstick. Anyway, that's another episode. So, saying all that to say that we're talking about fix your face, it's not really about the mask mandate, but that was just a couple of things that I was thinking about when we were talking about it. So, talking about fixing your face, we're talking about things that people say. Some people say, well, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. Half of you don't. Half of you wear it right here. If you don't like somebody, it's right here. And my daughter, she does this funny thing. She says, and we're back.
And we're back.
Right. Because then you're like,
I'm
we're back.
I'm probably guilty of that. Probably more than
yes, you are.
Than I think.
Yes, you are.
Than I think.
This is me, guys. Can you smile? Can you at least smile? Smile. They think you're mad because you don't smile.
Actually, I've had several people tell me that
You look
I was
mad.
intimidating.
Yeah.
They were a little afraid of me.
Yeah.
They thought I was mean. / hatchet murderer type person.
So I
'Cause
married
I've
an
never-
axe murderer. Big
'cause,
deal.
they just didn't, because they didn't ever see me smile.
You're the hashling and slasher.
And so they're like, man, I was just kind of intimidated. You never smile, I never saw you laugh or smile. And I'm like, well, I'm usually for me, I'm probably just watching people because I like watching people.
Yeah, you're a people watcher.
Like I would literally watch people. It's like watching movies. Like we'll be sitting in a restaurant and be like, watch. Check them out. Watch what's gonna happen. Watch what's gonna happen.
Mira,
I do
mira.
that.
She's gonna drop her spoon. Oh, there it goes.
So I do that. But because I do that, my face is usually like this.
Yes, it is. Fix your face already. I'm just
I'll
saying.
be like super focused.
Yeah, well, you say, or he says he's thinking.
I am.
And
I do a lot of
he's not
thinking.
really thinking. He's thinking about if they're going to fall, or if they're going to spill something, or if that chicken wing is going to roll off.
What are they really discussing over there?
Yeah.
What is it? What dishes that they have?
What
over
I
there?
really
That
liked
looks
is
really
when
good.
I was going through college and I was learning.
Lip reading.
No, I was learning sign language. We had to learn
How to read lips.
Yes, when we really
FBI skills.
what?
Huh?
What?
What?
That's FBI skills. Yeah. So we were. I hate when you do that. We were learning to phonemes. Phonemes are words that look the same in your
Those
mouth.
are the phones that you. Those are the
No.
memes that you use on your phone. Phonemes.
No. Anyway, so they're words that look alike on your mouth, and you can say, and it looks like.
Say that again. You're cussing somebody out.
No, not at all. Half of the people are going, she's saying, I love you. No, I said olive hue. Olive hue. See,
Olive hue.
that was a phoneme. And that's the word they gave us to learn about how.
Shoot the moon.
What? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so they would say those kinds of things, and you had to learn because some people, when you're, well, in the deaf community, they can read lips, because that's how they can communicate sometimes. And so we had to learn that skill. You and I would go to
I'm
restaurants.
trying not to sign language right now, so just keep going.
Don't do it, because I will hit you myself.
Politically incorrect sign language.
Anyway.
Anyway.
But so I would actually just watch a conversation, and we had to learn our grammatical skills, which is on the face. For sign language people, or for deaf people, I'm sorry, the exclamation, the period, the yelling is on the face. No, Greg.
That's where they got the meme. The memes. What do you call those? Emojis.
I'm so done with you.
Fix your face.
So Anyway, he's hurting my feelings, y'all. Okay, because I resonate with the deaf community. Okay,
She be deaf, yo.
Anyway, that would be this. Okay. Anyway,
No,
so.
it's deaf,
No,
yo.
no,
Oh,
no.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
Yo
You're
MTV
getting on my
raps.
nerve.
Yo
Yes,
MTV
that was
raps.
Yo MTV Raps, okay? Anyway, and so but when you sign, you're saying a sign and you're like, so you're talking with your face. And so your eyes go up if you're asking a question, your eyes go down if you're like serious about it. Stop
I'm sorry, I'm watching you. You're
What
making
is
me-
happening?
You're making me
with
make
you?
faces. Fix your
Guys,
face.
Y'all don't even know. Those were like the 2 hardest years of college. Because I would come home and be practicing and he'd be throwing gang signs at me. What? What?
I'd be ducking under behind
Yeah.
the cars and stuff,
Yeah.
man.
And now,
Somebody gonna shoot.
anyway, I'm just going to stop there. Anyway, because if I keep going, this man is just going to keep going. Anyway, so going back to fix your face, you're like, how did you come up with this topic? Because again, everybody's always thinking he's mad. Everybody's thinking that he's, mad at them or the world or life, or maybe he ate a lemon, or I don't know.
What is that? Stank face.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What did you call it? Resting.
Resting bee face.
Yeah, but that's not what you called it in the car. I didn't even know what he called it. He called it something else, and that's a thing too. People who stay mad all the time. Or what's another one we were talking about before? Stank face is one. That's serious.
What was the other one? I can't remember.
I don't know. Saggy lip. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that your face says a lot about what you're feeling, and he always says it's my thinking face.
It's my thinking
Bro,
face. I be
we
thinking.
have thinking chairs for that. We don't need faces. I'm just saying. Anyway, so I want to read an article to you real quick because I looked it up and I think this was a really good article. I'm gonna have to borrow your glasses.
Your face cares.
Your face cares? What?
Your face doesn't care.
No, it says, what is your face saying? Oh, look at me. I'm like you with 2 glasses. It says, your face says it all. A common phrase used to suggest that a person's facial expressions reveals what they are thinking. But is it correct to assume that a person's face is an accurate indicator of what is happening inside? You just told us that you're not thinking, you're watching, but you make us think you're thinking, but you're really not.
Well, I don't know. I think sometimes it's true and sometimes it's not true.
Bullcorn.
Go ahead and finish reading your article because I got a lot to say about this.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I'm just because when you're in a dialogue with somebody, you're having a conversation.
What is my face saying?
Your face right now is saying you're trying to be mad at me.
No, I'm interested. Go.
Try not to be upset with you for 15 minutes ago.
Go.
So I think a lot of times, I think sometimes it is true. Well, like you can read somebody's facial expression and you can see where they're at.
Okay. Sometimes
That's what I'm saying.
they wear their
Sometimes.
feelings on their face.
Yeah, but I think it's more applicable when it's subconsciously. In other words,
That's true.
people will be doing things and they're not really thinking about how their facial expressions are, what they look like. And the person who's seeing them in the conversation is like, okay, they're pissed off, like they're mad or they're hurt or they're concerned or they're happy. And they might not have said any words or during the dialogue. But if a person is consciously thinking, don't smile, they're going to be doing everything they can not to laugh. It's kind of like spanking your kids and you don't want them to laugh. You don't want to laugh
So you
at
just
them.
turn your head.
Right? So there's some things that are taking place there. So I think, is it an accurate result? I'd give it a 50-50 because I think sometimes it is and sometimes it's not.
Listen, I got a goddaughter. Shout out to my goddaughter. She knows she finna graduate, and that girl there, she wears her feelings on her face. Like it don't matter. Nah, y'all know who I'm talking about. Homegirl, she'd just be like, and the whole time. But that's funny because I think about our granddaughter, the youngest. She's learning facial expressions, and boy, she can tell you in a heartbeat with her face. The scared or the I don't know.
That's what I was saying. That's where we get the emojis. Hey, right?
Yeah. So fix your face.
We should have personal emojis.
Well, okay.
Right.
We do. It's called Bitmoji. You just don't have it, okay? Give it the program already. Okay, anyway. A lot of times people are not aware of what their face is presenting. Did we not just say this? Reading, okay, Scooby. Reading a person's facial expression becomes problematic if someone misinterprets what they see.
Thank you. I have been misrepresented all this time.
Yeah, like someone thought you were shady, but you really are not
Well,
shady.
sometimes I am shady. It's just when
are
I'm
you
standing in the shade.
shady?
Yeah, when I'm in the shade, I be shady.
But you won't
I'll never be
here
slim
all week.
shady. I'll be heavy shady.
Oh, whoa.
I'll always be heavy shady.
Okay, this is about the face. Let's stay away from there. We're gonna go here up. Okay, and we're back.
And we're back.
There we go. Okay. So Ferguson, that's the person who wrote this article, recalled feedback that she received from a former manager when a colleague thought Ferguson was disengaged during a meeting. My manager said to me, "I know you well enough to know that you're not disengaged. I know that when you have a certain look on your face that you are processing information in the moment."
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'll be here
Thank
all
you
week.
very
I'll
much.
be
Thank you
here
very
all
much.
week.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Elvis, is that you?
That's what I was trying to say. No, I'm not
Okay.
Elvis, but I be processing information.
So, let's see. Is there a way to control your facial expressions and avoid misinterpretation?
Bite your tongue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you'll have this face.
No, you know what's funny is watching
me.
watching babies poop.
Oh God.
'Cause they'd
What
be
does
like-
that
they'd be
even
like-
have to do with fix your
Because
face?
their facial expressions are like,
That's because it's taking everything they have. They're
I
this
know,
big.
like my grandkids,
okay?
man, like it's almost the same face that adults make when they're trying not to poop. same face, different level. One's trying to get it out, one's trying to keep it from coming out. Right? It's the same face. They're like,
I am so sorry, guys. This wasn't about poop. This was supposed to be about fixing his
but we're
face.
talking about fixing your face.
Okay, but what does that have to do? Why does
Facts.
everything have to do with poop?
Well, it's a really good episode.
Oh God.
Fix your face poop episode.
I can't finish reading the article. My phone died. Anyway, so
Well, this is moving really good.
okay. So anyway, we were talking about it just because we did see somebody, and especially now when you see the politics, and you see these people on there. I cannot stand to watch any kind of CNN, Fox, any of that. But this man here, y'all, this man's right here. He can watch CNN all day long. Listen,
Well,
you
it
give
ain't
me-
just CNN. Gotta
Okay,
clarify.
whatever.
I
Okay,
watch all.
Fox
I watch
and
all the news channels. I give everybody their 15 minutes of fame.
Listen,
And then I
I'm,
make
I'm
a-
all
a
about Dr.
reform
Pimple
just-
Popper. Shout out to all my fans out
there.
there.
Fix your
Listen,
face.
I can watch surgery all day long.
No.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I can watch it. But the minute this I turn it on, he's like,
Well, I'll be.
yeah,
Like,
and
fix your face.
I can't. You're making me gag. Anyway, so just saying all that to say that some of these people on those networks, they don't fix their face. And when they're talking about real stuff that really can hurt people and hurt their feelings, they're just out there and they're saying stuff like, no, this is one of your ladies that you watch. Yeah, because Black Lives Matter. And I'm just like, if you don't change that channel, I will tell him in a heartbeat when he's got it on. I said, I don't want to watch your dumb people no more because I don't like that man and I don't like that. And he's like, you don't even know them. Okay, but I see what their face says, and their face says a lot of things.
And it does, but I think going back to what you said before is we were talking about before. I really believe that I think it's a 50-50. I think sometimes.
We are misinterpreted. Sometimes
Yeah,
you're right.
I think sometimes you can misinterpret a facial expression, but I think sometimes that it literally can give you away. And I think that's where a lot of people struggle is because they're unconsciously and unaware of the facial expressions that they're making.
Mm-hmm.
And it literally tells them where people are at. And so then when people respond, they get offended and upset because they're like, well, I wasn't thinking that. Like, bro, you were clearly thinking that.
Yeah.
Like it was all over your face, wrapping paper with
Yeah.
a big billboard on
Yeah.
here, I'm mad, or
Yeah.
I'm upset, or I'm offended.
I think I'm going to make a shirt that says that, fix your face, right? So that when you're walking towards people, it'll just say, fix your face. Reminder, note to self, fix your face.
Well, I know one of the things, like, I always have to remember when I do, like, coaching calls or if I'm on a call, I always have to remind myself to smile. Wait, because you
don't smile.
Well, because one, you're in my ear, fix your face, you're not,
That's 'cause
and
you
the
don't
other,
smile
and the
enough.
other thing is that people tend to respond with smiles if you smile, right? And
a
so
smile smiles back?
yeah, that's got like
Your
that.
snack?
And so, for me, but I have to intentionally do that. Like I have to do that, because I mean, I can be listening and I won't even be looking at the person's talking to me, but I'm so focused on what they're saying that it looks like I'm ignoring them.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. So you should fix your face most of the time. Anyway, and don't be like me who has grammatical errors here because the grammatics come out right here, and I do wear my feelings on my face. If I see somebody, I'm like, oh my God!
We were talking with some family this past weekend over the holidays, and it was funny because they were talking about how they watch the podcast a lot, and they can always tell
when I'm mad.
When you get mad because your facial expression, all your facial expression changes, and they're like,
that was misinterpreted. I'm not even mad.
I started laughing. I was like, I know, right? That's what makes it funny.
Listen, if I'm biting my lip,
squeezing the pimple till it pops.
Whatever. Listen, if I'm mad, you're gonna know, okay? And you may not even know either, because mira, when we get home, I'm gonna let you have it, right? Mexican moms be like, yeah. Mira, when we get home,
keep smiling.
Yeah, keep smiling, mira. Fix your face, because when we leave, no, hombre, you fixing to get it when we get in the car.
And keep smiling, because they don't know that you're mad. They don't know you're in trouble.
Yeah, and then, or they could be, or I'm not going to talk about my parents. I was going to talk about my parents, but they're like, stop talking about me on the podcast. So I'm not going to talk about them. They were very good parents. Anyway, they are. Just kidding. They're the best parents, just so you know. They treat me right. That's why I'm better today. How's that?
Oh, man.
Are
Stop
the feelings
digging.
on my
Stop digging. Stop digging the hole, man. You are digging a hole.
Anyway, we love you guys. Fix your faces. Just remember, put a sign if you've got to, like him, that says smile. Remember to smile.
I do.
A smile, I was thinking about it when I just said that. It's the snack that smiles back, and that's actually Goldfish.
Yeah.
That's their slogan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Where
I don't
you
eat
learn
goldfish.
that?
I don't eat
Anyway,
goldfish.
So,
Unless, of course, when my grandkids are walking by,
yeah,
give me some of that.
give me those. Anyway, so just be conscious about your face. Don't have the you called it resting witch face or resting something face, resting Rebecca face. No, I'm sorry, Rebecca. I have a friend named Rebecca that listens to the podcast. Resting. Anyway, if you have a new name for it, can you send it to us?
Mad face.
Resting mad face. That's what you called it.
No, it was the bee face.
No,
resting bee face.
No, you didn't. You called it resting mad face.
Oh, it was something else.
Anyway, so work on your grammatical skills here and try to smile more, less frowning. And by the way, in case you didn't know, we learned this in high school or in some part of school, maybe middle school. It says it takes less bones in your muscles in your face, less muscles in your face to smile than it does to frown. And I am constantly having to go, stop frowning right here.
But I get the same thing. Frown,
all the
smile,
time.
frown, smile,
Stop. And if you smile more, you'll have less wrinkles. All right? Anyway, we love you guys.
We love you so much. Thank y'all for joining us on the podcast. Please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell.
Ding! Thank you guys. See y'all next week.
We'll see
Fix
you guys.
your faces.
Thank you for listening to the Riverside Weekly. Download the Riverside Waco app to stay connected and follow us on all social media sites at the Riverside Waco. This podcast is made possible by the givers of Riverside Community Church. Production and engineering provided by Capital G and RTV in Waco, Texas.